Good morning, guys. Good morning once again. Welcome to South Africa Lately, a channel that discusses South African trending news. We do, however, grab here and there from international news when it is trending enough to be brought here. Please do understand that I am not a politician. I do not have deep knowledge in politics. However, I am a South African citizen who's also a voter, and I do believe that my views count when it comes to political affairs of our beautiful country. So the EFF and Julius Malema are coming for Orania. If you don't know what Orania is, I got you covered.
Imagine a town frozen in time. In a remote part of South Africa lies Orania, a small isolated community where some say apartheid lives on.
Orania is a whites-only town. Black people cannot live or work here. Every job is reserved for the whites.
Do I believe that Orania is racist? Of course. Those are the bad things, but there's also good things happening in Orania.
If you want to live in Orania, you have to meet certain requirements. The first and most important is you have to be a white Afrikaner. You also need to be a Calvinist Christian, have a clean criminal record, and speak Afrikaans only within the enclave. Orania is a relatively small community of about 3,000 people, but they have big ambitions and are growing fast. They have their own local government, currency, flag, college, farms, a bank, and their own rules. Critics call them racists, but supporters say it's a place for cultural preservation and self-determination. This has sparked heated debates about Orania's place in modern-day South Africa. I want to find out the truth about Orania and see it for myself. What drives people to live in such a secluded and controversial place? How do they balance their ideals with modern South Africa? By making the 9-hour journey from Cape Town, I hope to answer these questions, meet the locals, and share the real story behind this unique community.
No, because one of the requirements that they have there is that you, apart from being a white Afrikaner, they also require that you must have no criminal record, but crime still fines Orania. Hence, I'm asking the question, does that work for them? Because there have been different crimes happening in Orania in a community with about 3,000 people. Do you get what I'm saying? So, does it work for them? And for me, honestly, it does look like a community that misses apartheid or that still wants to push apartheid, because if you have to be white and Afrikaner and you can't work there if you are any other thing except being an Afrikaner, for me it says apartheid. So anyway, but please do share your views in the comment section. This is not a vile video that seeks to attack the people of Orania, but I just want to share with you that Julius Malema and the EFF are coming after Orania, that questioning the entire existence of Orania. And there's one thing that I picked up from the meeting that they had. It was just a very decent meeting, listening to what they were saying, the people of Orania as well as the EFF. Before you say I'm making this stuff up, I'm going to share a video clip with you.
The Orania movement, together with the Freedom Front Plus, met with the EFF's provincial leadership. This after the EFF had vowed to push the provincial and national government to reconsider its position on the existence of Orania and that it should be discontinued. After lengthy discussions, the EFF said they did not find common ground.
The EFF is raising a profound fundamental issue that needs both black and white to speak to it, because they agree that there should be a generation that will engage and speak about their existence in order to make sure that we don't speak past each other. Secondly, we are taking our march, we are continuing with our march to the Premier's office.
The meeting ended in a stalemate. Both the EFF Plus and the Orania movement say more engagements are needed.
We didn't agree on everything, which one would have expected, but it's very good to hear the different perspective. I think we both learned from each other, and going forward we are all together in the province and in the country.
Although the differences are still big and we are far apart, it does not exclude the possibility of formulating a position that in fact recognizes the logic of what Orania is doing as well as what the EFF is striving towards.
The EFF march is scheduled for the 22nd of this month. The EFF also says there will be more engagements with the FF Plus and the Orania movement in the future until they find each other. Karabo Siyoko, SABC News, Kimberley.
And as usual, not everyone will agree with certain things that we do. I've seen many people like saying the EFF, there's so much that we could be dealing with, addressing in this country, and they chose to go and disturb Orania. This is one of the people. This one says, why bother Orania? Do we not have border crisis? Out of all South Africa's problem, is this what triggers them? Honestly, the EFF is a cult for sowing division, destroying and intimidating. That beautiful town in the middle of the Karoo creates problems for no one. So whatever your views, guys, please share them in the comment section. So what my take from that clip that we all saw of the meeting between the EFF and the Orania movement is that there seem to be no bad energy. Like, normally we would see that there is hatred, the way people would be treating one another. But this time around, we see that there was a decent engagement and they're still going to meet one more time. And no one had the intention of fighting the other. That's my take from that. And for me, that is very, very good. So the EFF will continue to march. I think it's on the 27th of April. Basically, my take is that they want Orania dismantled because they say for them it represents apartheid and it has no place in the South Africa of today. So I don't know what your views are. Kindly share them in the comment section. Is what the EFF fighting for, is it a good fight, or is something that should be dropped and allow the people of Orania to live their lives peacefully, if it is peaceful at all? Because there's a video clip that I wanted to share here that shows that it is not working out the way the people or maybe the founders of Orania planned. Because if they said now, for you to live in Orania, we must have no criminal record, why does crime still find them there? You see, is it working? Out of a community of about 3,000 people, there has been horrible things that are happening there, to an extent that people believe that community resembles a cult. So whenever there's a cult, there will be horrendous things happening there. So what are your views? Do you think it is working out for the people of Orania as they wanted, or maybe as they planned, or as they really believed it would? So if you watched up to here, I would like to say thank you for watching my videos. I'll be seeing you in my next upload, perhaps in the evening. Do have a beautiful day.